us today?
The one and only Banks is Mr. Banks to you. Whatever, you know. Whatever you want to call me, it's fine. But I prefer Banks. Everybody calls me Banks.
I like Banksy.
Banksy. That's fine. I'm Banksy for the day, y'all. Banksy.
All right, question number 1. How patient are you?
Patient when it comes to what? I think it all depends on what patience, like, we talking about relationship patience or just
Whatever you want to
overall patience. I would rate myself probably a good 7 to 8 patient. Dealing with people, and I mean, I'm pretty much laid back. So dealing with people, I'm pretty much laid back and patient.
What is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure. So this like kid friendly, or like not kid friendly?
Whatever you want to say. You can say 2, and then I'll edit 1 for you.
Alright. My guilty pleasure would be. Let me answer that one last. Let me think about that one. Let me answer that one last.
What is your? You have to pick one.
Okay.
What's the last? But what is your favorite R&B song?
My favorite R&B song. Damn. That's
I know. Everybody.
all right. So, would you consider Drake R&B?
Did you say Drake?
Yeah.
Whatever you think it is.
Damn. All right, the first song that came to my mind was probably "Closer to Your Dreams" by Will Pele.
You gotta sing it.
What?
You don't have to. Wait, you said what?
That song came to my head, and then the other song came to my head was "Unthinkable" by Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Unthinkable, yeah. If you ask me, I'm ready.
Alright, so wait, you gonna sing it?
Hell no.
Okay. What is your hidden talent?
Hidden talent. I have a knack for talking to people. Like as far as like counseling, like I feel like I have a good knack of counseling people through trauma problems.
I can see that, definitely. You're very, you seem emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, so yeah, I have a knack for that.
I can see that. What's your favorite season of the year?
Summertime, baby. Head out. Listen, time just changed last night, so now it gets darker and later. Outside time, baby. Outside, baby.
Every time I see your Instagram, you somewhere.
Summertime, outside, baby.
That's so funny. When was a time that you weren't proud of yourself?
When I was married, I think I could have been a better husband when I was married.
I love that you.
So, I feel like that was a time where I could have got my shit together.
I love that you took accountability. That's dope.
Yeah.
What is your dream car?
Dream car?
Yeah. Any car. No, money is not an option. Addition.
Dream car. I grew up liking the Acura Legends, the 2-door Acura Legends. So if I can get an Acura Legend, like I go back with the big body, yeah. So I would go back and get one of those.
Okay. What do you think makes a good man?
Accountability.
You just showed that.
A man who can take accountability for his actions, for what he does, but the choices that he makes, that makes a good man.
Do you feel like you're a good partner now?
A good partner? Like relationship-wise?
Or business? That's
Relationship-wise, well, I'm not in a relationship, so I'm single. But I've grown into becoming a better person, a better human being. So
okay.
I think, yeah, at this big age I'm at now, for sure, a better person.
Okay. All right. Now, how does a woman spending money on you make you feel? And the reason why I ask is more so, say you, God forbid, hope this doesn't happen, you lost your job, and she was just paying your bills for you for like 3 to 6 months. How would that make you feel?
I'm probably 50-50 on that. Like, the pride in me would not want that, but the reality of it is, if you fall on hard times and somebody didn't pick you up, if you're hard times, then that's fine too. I know you get the cliche of, oh, don't spend no money on no man, yada, but no, like if you got a partner who's willing to pick that slack up, for the most part, then by all means.
Yeah, so I had an interview right before this, and I asked this question because I made all these questions up.
Mhm.
I had a decent relationship in because of this, because the situation was he didn't lose his job, but you know how like pay fluctuates sometimes.
Right.
And I noticed it, and I was like, oh, I got you. So I paid like his car note, his rent, but no issue. I didn't say I needed it back or nothing. I was up at that moment, so I just did it. And that ended us. It blew my mind because his mom was like, well, you made him feel like less of a man. I'm like, that don't. It didn't make, I understand, but that doesn't make sense.
That's why I said it's 50-50 because I feel like, you know, men die on pride. So I get the pride part, but if you ain't got it, then you just ain't got it.
Hey, well, I'm gonna let you lose your apartment if I have it.
Right.
Just to say, oh, I'm not spending money on a man.
Right.
That's I'm a whole trip, and I'll tell everybody that in a minute.
So it's like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get that part. Like, you don't lose a good woman because pride about some money. Like, money come and go anyway. Like, so.
Yep. Okay, next question. Do you like your women in sneakers or heels?
Sneakers.
I haven't had one man yet say heels, except this older gentleman. He was like 60 something. Nobody says heels. Why is that?
I mean, I think it depends on the occasion, but I like a woman with sweatpants, sneakers on, hair a little tied up, looking all cute, looking all cutesy.
What makes you smile?
Life. Now I feel like, you know, when you lose people in your life who you're close to, it can make you or break you. And it broke me at one point, but you know, you gotta learn to smile. And then my kids, so you know, you gotta listen. You gotta wear the smile, baby.
All right. What is your favorite outfit? Well, you kind of said this. What's your favorite outfit for you?
Outfit?
Mm-hmm. Like your go-to. Like I know you look good. It's comfortable. You like color.
You know what? So I could like if people who follow me, they probably see like I can switch up whatever. Like I can dress for every occasion. Put cargos, tee, and a little hoodie, and some. But your sneakers got to be dope. Like you gotta fly it up with the sneakers. Like sneaks make it fly. So.
I like cargos with heels though. So does that?
But that looks cute on y'all though. But that looks cute on y'all. Like that's.
That's like the look.
So now I'm in the shaggets a little bit. So now I bring my little long shaggets, some sweatpants, and some sneaks.
Okay.
There you go.
What's your favorite quote?
Favorite quote? My favorite quote, I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know if it's good or bad. No, but is no expectations, no disappointments.
I don't like that.
So my best friend told me that is a defense mechanism, but I mean I get why she say it, but also when you expect shit from people and they don't mesh it out, then it lets you down. So I try to not let people let me down. So I don't expect much.
I'm working on that because I expect me from people because I'm like, oh look, I'm a unicorn. Don't you want to be a unicorn too? And they say, no, I ain't a unicorn. So I get it.
So yeah.
Okay, what is? Let's skip that one.
Don't skip nothing. Don't skip it.
I was gonna say, what's your least favorite character trait in yourself and in others?
My least I can be nonchalant at times. I can be very nonchalant at times, especially like when dealing with people's feelings at times. If I'm irritated with you, however you feeling, I can become real nonchalant. So that's a bad character flaw of mine. And other people, nagging.
You said nagging?
Yeah, don't nag me, please don't. It burns me out. Nay, I'm a Taurus. I'm a lover.
Well, speaking of, are you a traditional man?
I am. I'm holding the door for you. I'm walking on the inside. I mean, I'm walking on the outside of you. Not, you know what I mean? All that. Teach my son that too, ladies.
Top 3 turn-offs, and that can be anything: relationship, business, relationship. It doesn't matter.
Top 3 turn-offs when it comes to women. So physical.
But I know the answer.
I just talked about this the other day. So Hands, like a woman's hands, like if your hands don't look right, turn off.
I age in my hands though. I don't age anywhere else. But I got
So,
freaky
nah, I'm gonna look at hands off air. So hands for me. Again, I don't know if this kid friendly, but I don't give a shit. Physical again, we got two physicals and then one. So the physical with the hands and areolas. so when I
You like too big, too dark.
no, I like big areolas. If they small, I can't really. I really it's a turn off for me. And then, and then one mental probably would be. I'm trying to not go in the whole traditional line and stuff like that. Probably I want to say I don't know.
I'm still laughing at you.
Smoker. I don't know. She smokes. I don't know. I ain't for all that.
Okay.
I guess.
But both like weed and cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Oh my weed. You know everybody smoke weed these days. I know you don't.
I'm high on life.
As you should be.
Top 3 turn on.
Big areolas. I'm a, two physicals, one so no, so no, turn up. So like I said, areolas for me. Smile, nice smile gets me. Nice smile gets me. And good skin.
I like that. I'm a skin girl. Let's see. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Dinner.
Really? Why?
That's the best meal. That's where the best food come apart. And dinner time.
I like breakfast.
Do you?
I like starting my day off, getting up early, making the kids some grits and eggs and pancakes.
I'll be over it.
You tell me over it? Wait, so are you a morning person? Because that might be.
You know what? Yeah, because I'd rather work in the morning than work at nighttime. So y'all get some morning person.
Yeah, I'm a morning. I
Let me get my day started and then yeah.
Can you skate? Like roller skate?
I can skate, but I can't skate backwards. But I want to learn how to. I don't fall. I know how to skate and move around, but I don't know how to fast skate in. I want to be kind of on my roll balance joint. You know what I mean?
So it's funny. I was just telling the gentleman that I want to start doing outings with y'all. Like I want to like every month, once a month, we all get together. Like everybody I interview or my customers, and we just have fun. Like
I'm with it.
Dave and Buster skating.
I'm with it.
Right.
I'm a phone call away.
Yeah. So we can just forget about day-to-day stuff. All right. So, what's deal breakers in a business relationship or a romantic relationship?
Communication.
Now, what does that?
I feel like if we can't talk about any and everything, no, I'll take that back. Communication, but more so, if I have an issue with you, then you should be able to take my criticism and kind of move forward with it. Like, hear me out, listen to what I'm saying, and then let's work on that. If I feel like I can't talk to you, you can talk to me, we ain't going nowhere.
That makes sense. Because transparency is key. 'Cause
Right.
if you love somebody, you darn near will go through anything.
Right.
As long as they're honest with you.
But I want to hear, like I'm saying, like I want to hear you. So when you're talking to me, I'm not gonna try to pick out negatives and respond off of that. I want to hear what you're telling me, and then figure it out.
How do you like to be comforted?
Put me in your arms, in your bosom, and then let me lay there.
Okay, with the big areolas.
With the areolas.
What do you feel like is your greatest teacher in life?
My greatest teacher, being a parent.
I love that. Why do you think?
Because I don't think we're all prepared to be parents.
No.
Like I mean, like my kids weren't playing, so you really go on the fly as you go. So it builds character. That you gotta really take care of somebody else.
That's true. Mine is disappointment. Because when you said no expectations,
No disappointments.
I expect the world because I'm ready to give the world to people, and I expect that. But disappointment has
But
told
right, but that's what I'm saying. Like people gonna be people regardless.
Exactly. I'm learning.
So
Let's see. What's your favorite sound? It could be the ocean. Whatever you like. Like you like to hear the sound.
rain,
I love it.
rain when it's quiet, when it's just quiet and mellow, and it's raining,
Yeah,
it's comfort.
I love it. Give a message to your brothers in the world. Like just say one message you would love people to take away from you. This is the human.
Love, man. You gotta love one another. Like I don't feel like men love each other enough. We gotta love each other, yo.
I love that. That's so sweet. What's your superpower?
I'm just Banks.
You too cool.
I'm just Banks, yo. I mean, that's my feel like
That's why your son acting.
my power is in my. And I just told my son this other day, like our power is in our last name. We just carry our last name well, so I'm just Banks.
Oh, I love that. That's good. Are you a gent or a group, and why?
I'm a little bit of both. You know what I mean? I'll wear both well.
What's your favorite compliment to receive?
Job well done. Job well. I mean, like when you, I don't feel like we compliment each other enough. So I feel like when you do something, when somebody acknowledges that you did something, I like that. So job well done. Good job.
I love doing that. But see, as a woman, it kind of gets me in weird positions because people think I'm coming on to them. But I'm just really like, I was raised with so much love. I have so much love to give. And
Listen, ever since I met you, I'll get into that story a little later. How we met. But
well, you know, tell it now because you're making it seem like
how we met? All right. Okay, let me tell you how we met. So real quick, long story short, we were in Willow Grove Mall, me and my son, and we were walking downstairs, and apparently Jensen Bruce was at a pop-up shop on the lower level of Willow Grove Mall. Never knew who it was, so I walked down the escalator, me and my son. We turned the corner. I'm walking towards Express. I turn around, my son's not there anymore. I look back, and he's talking to this young lady. So I walk back.
Not a young lady.
It was a young lady who he was talking to. Actually, he was trying to talk to, like crack on to see what was up. Not knowing she almost his mother's age. So I saw her sweatsuit. I wanted done shopping. She held my sweatsuit for me, and then we became cool ever since. I've been a client ever since.
I keep my people because if you're a good person, I don't know.
Thank you, son. Job well done. Cause he was on your top. He was on your top. Yes, he was.
That's so funny. Okay, I forgot what we was. Oh, favorite compliment and what animal would you be? You could be an animal. What would be your animal?
Probably a bird.
I would say for you something powerful but silent. You're one of those people. You don't have to say much. You don't have to be loud. But like I wouldn't mess with you.
Like an eagle. Like you big, good to look at, but don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got some talents that can come out.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Would you rather be older, younger, or not change anything at all?
That's a good podcast question. If I can stay this age right now, I'm 40. I'll be 46. That's a good age. 50 probably. I'll be 50 and that's it. Let me be 50 and that's it. Let me get to 50 and I just stop there. That's a great age.
Yeah.
Not too old, not too young.
Right. And you're a little wiser.
Right.
Kids are grown.
But,
That.
yeah.
That makes sense. How would you describe falling in love to someone who has never experienced it before?
Love is an action. So it goes by your action. So I would tell that person, hey, listen, however love looks to you, that's how you You love. How it looks to you because it's action.
If you were to change your name, what would it be?
I ain't changing it.
Okay.
I ain't changing his name.
Okay.
Banks.
Wait, what's your first name? What about your first name?
Banks. No, I'm not changing it. I wouldn't change it.
Who would play you in a biopic? I like to say biopic, but who would play you in a movie?
My son. We don't look that much. I mean, people say we look alike. But he has all my traits, so him hands down.
What do you do when you're bored?
If I ain't scrolling, I'm reading. I'm just honest. You know, we get a habit of scrolling on our phones all day long. So scrolling or I'll read.
A lot of my guys say that. Y'all put me to shame. I need to read more. That's beautiful. What do you do when you're angry, and how long does it last?
I try not to get angry as much, but if I'm angry, I'll stay to myself. Because I don't put that energy off on nobody else. So I tend to stay to myself for a little bit, figure it out, revisit.
Okay. And how important is it being with a woman that can cook?
Very important. I like a home cooked meal. You know what's crazy is I dated somebody who didn't cook and then didn't last.
Because she couldn't cook, that's not.
She didn't cook.
What? Well, can you cook?
I don't like cooking though. I will cook, but I don't like it. Like I despise cooking. I'll do laundry, I'll do dishes, but I don't like cooking. Not my thing.
That makes sense.
That ain't my love language.
What is your love language?
You know what? Physical touch, quality time, acts of service,
You sound like me, all of them.
gifts, and whatever the last one is.
Yeah, I want them all. I give them all.
Yeah.
How do you feel about marriage?
I'm big on marriage. I've been married. Like I said, I was married, divorced. I would get married again. I think we all should experience marriages.
I love it. What makes you stand out from other men?
I'm just Banks. Again,
You gotta give me some.
I can't reiterate that enough. No, man, I don't feel like I feel like I just can read the room, so I don't really stand out so much to say. I mean, I know how to blend in with any crowd, so I don't feel like I stand out like they over there, but you know what I mean, I just, my energy, my vibe.
That's beautiful. I like that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny are you?
I'm sarcastic funny. Some of y'all sound like a 7, 8. Very sarcastic to be funny, so a 7, 8.
Okay. Last question, and I want you to ask me a question. It's not a question, but build your perfect woman.
Ooh. Like physical or like all of it, all around?
Everything. Like, you take this woman and you don't have to have nobody else. You're good for the rest of your life.
I need to have good energy. Like energy got like I like somebody who I can vibe and vibe with. And that means like she loves music, like laughing, like joking, down to earth. That notion. Smart, street smart, book smart, that's fine. Physical wise, not too big, not too small. Areola's gotta be right. No, I don't care about no skin complexion, not like that.
I'm glad you said that, because that's so dumb.
Yeah, no skin complexion. Tattoos is a must. I like tattoos. Yeah, but yeah, I don't body shame though. Yeah, so I don't need no big old butt and all that. Miss me with all that. I don't care about none of that. But yeah, that's about it. Pretty feet,
That's pretty.
pretty ass.
So what if she had all that and she was like 6'4"?
I don't care about height.
That's decent.
I don't care about that.
That's dope. All right, ask me a question.
Wait, no. Gotta go back to my other question. My first question. My original question was.
3 turn-offs.
No, it wasn't that. It was the my guilty pleasure.
Yes.
My guilty pleasure would be no, it ain't, I don't know. I don't know guilty pleasure. I don't know.
You can say whatever you want.
I might like going to different resorts from time to time.
You like the
Resorts, adult resorts. No, gotta experience life. You only got one life to live, baby. Gotta experience it. There you have it. All right, my question for you is, she over here blushing, y'all. Look, she over here blushing. Pull your cheeks down. Pull your cheeks down.
It's all in my eyes. That's funny.
So, my question for you is, what made you create Jensen Brutes? That's number one. And what makes you the way you thrive off energy? Like what makes you who you are? Like you know you feel full of you're a vibe. Like so you're always smiling. You're always so it's like you know what I mean. So those two this is for me.
I feel like I can smush those two answers into one. I always give thanks to my mama because I grew up with so much love. I grew up in the house with my grandma, my mom, 3 uncles, and my aunt, and it was just me. So I just had so much love. Everybody was different, funny. We ate good food. They're from the South, so I had like a southern home in Philly. So I just grew up on so much love. So I have so much love to give. I feel like I created Jensen Roots because I saw a gap in that love aspect. Because how can we expect men to love up on us the way we want them to if they're not being loved properly? And I'm not saying it's my responsibility to make a man, do what he knows he's supposed to do. But some people don't really know, and some people don't know how to do it. And also, some people might feel like, well, I've tried it before and I got played. That they don't want to, so they don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
So I don't know. I just want to be that force in the world that just make people smile and look good. And I like dress up in because y'all so cute. Yes.
She gets me right. She gets me right, baby. She gets me right.
But I really just adore y'all, and I think probably on some psychological stuff. Like I didn't grow up with my dad, but I grew up with uncles, so I know how important it is, even if it's not your father in your life.
Right.
And I think everybody should realize it. And how can men realize that if they're not being loved properly? So
Right.
that's it.
Jensen Brutes, baby. Jensen Brutes.
So what's your last message to the camera that you want to tell the world?
Yo, listen, shout out Jensen Brutes, man. Like I said, I met this young lady. It's been almost 2 years now, I believe.
Well, I just started Jensen Bruce when y'all met me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, like she's been the same energy. Like even when I'm talking about like coming to a store, buy clothes, she's not trying to get over on anybody. Like people really support her. So shout her out, number one. Like that's number one, hands down. Like, shout my homies all fast. My man Joel Green got an EP out on Apple Music called the Better Me Project.
Send me the link.
I got you. My man Stan was just on Jennifer Hudson show 2 weeks ago. So doing a big thing with the school and DJing. And hopefully, man, I'll be dropping something new soon, some new podcast. I don't know. I want to get back into podcast. So it's been a while since I podded. So it felt good coming on, talking. We're just having a conversation. So I kind of missed that. So hopefully, next couple months, we'll see if we can cook something up. We can work on something. So like I said, shout out, man. Just love, man. Be love, 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 love. In today's world, y'all love. Love on your folks. Love on the folks who loving on y'all.
Yes.
So.
You don't know how long you have.
Right, we ain't got here long. I just lost one of my friends a couple weeks ago.
Sorry.
So, love on your folks. Love on your folks. Jensen Brutes. What we doing, baby? What we doing?